Hi guys, it's Heinzie here. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're brand new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button. It really helps us grow this awesome channel. The question's simple. Do you stay on Twitch or do you move over to the new Kick platform? A lot of conjecture, a lot of opinions. I moved over 2 weeks ago, so I know that there hasn't been a lot of videos out there that really talk about things that are good, bad, and indifferent. So I thought I might just cover those. So if yourself are on Twitch at the moment and you're thinking about moving across to Kick, you're well informed with the things that will be a little bit different. So yeah, there's good things, there's bad things, there's things we can improve on. We're gonna give some real positive criticism here, constructive criticism, and see what you guys think. But let's dive straight into it. Before we do that, of course, we are streaming live on Kick every Monday and Thursday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern, and then of course we go live on Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern as well on Kick. It's pretty simple, kick.com/Heinzie. I'm not that hard to find. Just look for a really dodgy Australian guy. Cannot miss him. He's not too far away.
Hurry up already, eh?
Sorry, Luigi. Let's get straight into it. Okay, guys, so let's talk about things that we like and that we don't like. Let's start with the positive things first, because I'm all about positivity. So let's talk about the good stuff. Of course, if you move across and have a look at the actual Kick main page, it is a carbon copy of Twitch. The user interface is identical in every single way. A little bit more primitive would probably be the best word at this point in time, I would call it. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It is, of course, still in beta stage, so there's things that they will improve and add as we go. I think that there is so much more scope to add to the platform, but so far, it's very simple that if you do have a Twitch account and decide to move across, it's not going to be super confusing for you. It's actually really intuitive because you've done it all before. That's something that I found that was certainly really positive when I had a look at it. There's no ads, of course, yet, which is really cool. It's only a matter of time, though. Just wait for it. They're coming. And I'm okay with that, because we'll talk about why I'm okay with it when we get down to the split a little bit later on. But I think it's only a matter of time before the ads drop in. As long as they're minimal, I'm okay with it. Do I want them? No. Would I prefer not to have them? Absolutely. But hey, business is business. So I kind of understand that at some point the ads are going to kick in, but as long as they're minimal and not, 3 or 4 ads in a row or something absolutely crazy, I think it's kind of acceptable. One other thing that I really liked is that you can even log in just using Google. You can actually log in with your Google account. Something you can't do on Twitch. It's really annoying. You have to, of course, give the security keys and things like that. It's really frustrating. You can come across to Kick, hit the sign up with the Google button, bang, you're in, up and running, ready to go. I really like that. I know it's a simple thing, doesn't really worry too many people, but I just found it just something that I actually liked and was a little bit surprised about. The next thing I found really great on Kick was the ease of actually achieving affiliate status and getting your actual content monetized. I think that is by far the best deal so far when it comes to getting up and running. All you need is 75 followers and 5 hours of streaming. I managed to achieve that over 2 streams, a 3.5-hour stream and a 2-hour stream. The followers, obviously, we push through. I think even if you go to the Kick Discord server, if you need some extra followers, there'll be some people there that would be more than willing to help as well, to get you over the 75 marker, to get you up and running, because we should all be helping each other, guys. Don't forget that. But it's by far the easiest way to monetize content, and as quick as possible. The sooner that you can monetize your content, offer things like subscriptions and those sorts of things in Kicks in time when they're up and running, I think that's a great thing for any streamer moving from one platform to another. You don't have to grind too much for nothing. You can get your content up and running and certainly get bang for it. How's that a bad thing? I personally like the challenge of starting a new platform. I really, look, call me a lunatic, call me whatever you want. We've got a really great viewership already on Twitch, and it was a really tough question as to whether we want to go through starting something from scratch again. I'm not going to lie, I'm actually really enjoying it. It's quite refreshing, and I'm not saying that me being on Twitch was just going through routine, because it wasn't, because every stream is different. And I think that if you're not doing something different in every stream and you're being really repetitive, you're actually harming yourself. So I just found that starting through, I just got a little bit more drive back, just a little bit more enthusiasm. And I just wanted to just get psyched up and pumped up and grow something new again. a lot of people probably don't think this way. Maybe I'm just absolutely crazy, but just something that I'm really, really enjoying again, just sinking my teeth in and not grinding, but just getting excited and trying a new platform and re-engaging with people that I haven't met before. And also, bringing the other people across that have been following you for a long time, that are loyal and will come across and follow you. I found that, bringing people across to view from Twitch to Kick isn't that difficult, because honestly, you can broadcast from anywhere, and if your viewership is loyal enough, they're going to follow you anyway. You just put the link in your Discord server, and honestly, it's a link. They click on it and they're there. I found that certainly some people won't move across, some will, but overall, I just found it really not that much of an issue getting your viewership across and followed over there. So one day, Amazon might turn the Twitch servers off. Well, you set up on another platform. That's the other thing as well that you could also consider. Call it a backup plan, call it a plan B, call it a new plan, whatever you want to do. But certainly that's something that I've really, really enjoyed is growing a new audience again and growing a channel from scratch, because it's been 3 or 4 years since I've had to actually do that side of things, So anyway, it's totally up to me. Let me know in the comments whether you think the same or if I'm an absolute lunatic. And I'm okay if I am, that's okay. One other cool thing that I found is the emotes, the emojis, emotes, call them whatever the hell you want. You know what I'm talking about. But over on Kick, you don't actually need to get them approved. You can get them dropped straight in. We've actually had some real fun, creative workflow in our emotes and emojis. And I know that's a really simple thing, but I've really found it fun to actually just rebuild some emotes that there'd be no way in heck you'd actually probably get them approved on Twitch. Over on Kick, they're sitting there for everyone to play with, and I'm really, really enjoying that. And I found it actually really refreshing, feeling like there isn't someone looking over your shoulder saying, no, you can't do that. I think that that's actually really, really cool. And Kick, if you guys are listening, please make sure that you don't put approvals for emotes in. Just let them roll. Let everyone have their fun. Do whatever they want to do. As long as they're obviously not too crazy. Everyone should be having fun with those. And the more engagement we have when we come across, how is that a bad thing? So anyway, only my opinion on the emotes. But of course, we need to talk about the main benefit, of course, of moving across from Twitch to Kick. And of course, it's the revenue split. I mean, it is, at the moment, it's pretty crazy. For those that don't know, for every 100 subscriptions that you get, gifted subs or subscriptions that you get over on Twitch, 50 of those, the value of 50 of those go straight to Twitch themselves. You get the other 50, half and half, 50-50 split. Used to be 70-30 for partners, and they've gone, screw you guys, 50-50, that's it, that's all you're getting. At the moment, if you come across to Kick, of course, you get 95%. So if you get 100 subscribers or gifted subs, 95 of those actually go to the streamer, 5% go to keeping the lights on. And honestly, that is unbelievable. It really is. It's a game changer. There was a really, really cool tweet I came across from a guy by the name of Action Man. And long story short is that he had 7,000 subs, which is absolutely fantastic. Great job, man. Super, super jealous. I'd love to get to that point one day soon where we grow to that level. It's absolutely mental. So kudos to you. But he would actually have to get 14,000 subscriptions for the same revenue, for the same total revenue. That is wild. That is absolutely incredible. And that is, as he said in this particular tweet, it is a game changer for him. And I totally understand that. And every little bit helps when you're a streamer, because myself, I actually certainly put all of mine, I invest all mine back into the stream, whether that's giveaways or whether that's improving the overall stream, improving the hardware to give better viewership or audio to my viewers. I mean, I invest a lot into my actual streams and my production to make sure that we keep a really, really high level of value. So this all helps. How can it not? It's certainly just a game changer. Now, it's not going to be a permanent thing. I mean, I think we're kidding ourselves if we say that it's always going to be 95.5. It is certainly what you would call a honeymoon rate, a teaser rate, to get you across from Twitch to Kick. I get that. If you're thinking about changing it, still make sure you're the market leader in revenue. Kick, if you guys are out there listening to this, because certainly that's something that will be a game changer, and it also shows a bit of loyalty as well. If this particular revenue split stays for at least the next 12 to 18 months, I mean, that will be absolutely unbelievable. Again, a huge game changer for so many streamers. But whether it's sustainable or not, we'll just have to wait and see. But while the opportunity's there, and if you're thinking about moving across later, you're actually missing out on some revenue. So it certainly makes sense from that side of things as well. So that's some of the benefits that I found so far moving across. Now let's talk about the other things that are obviously missing and or can be improved. And this isn't one of those whinging streams, it's just not. What I mean to do by this is constructive criticism with things that I find as a streamer myself important to work on, as soon as possible. Now, I know that things take time. The whole platform's in beta. I totally get all that. So I'm not going to sit here and jump up and down. All I'm saying is, guys, if you can make it a priority, I'd be absolutely thrilled. And so will a lot of the other streamers as well that I've spoken to. Let's start with the first one. There's issues still with the Android app at the moment. Now, Apple works great. I've got it working fine on my Apple phone. Certainly the Android app is really an issue at the moment. It's taken quite a lot longer to release, firstly, but secondly, I've had issues where I've gone to launch it and it just crashes. So I know that it's being worked on, and again, it'll be a temporary fix. It's only a matter of time, but really I feel that this should have been something that really should have been worked out a lot sooner than now. I think that certainly Android apps and things like that are essential to so many viewers, and a lot of viewers have even said to me in chat, there's no Android app, this is really annoying. So guys, just something to consider. Make sure that you get on top of that as quick as possible if you're not already, but I believe it'll only be a temporary issue. The other issue is no channel points. For those that of course are on Twitch, you do have the channel point redemptions for your viewers. The more they watch, the more it adds up and calculates. We actually can bet them. We make predictions and things like that with them on my stream, how well I'm going to go, whether I'm going to have a great battle or whether I'm just going to suck. And that's okay. But the good thing is it helps drive viewer engagement into the stream itself. They have to type in and get involved in it. And I find that that's something that I personally enjoy. It's obviously, free for the stream, for the viewers, but they can have so much fun with it. You can be really creative with it. So certainly something that we need sooner rather than later. Of course, you can trigger bonuses as well on the stream. And we'll talk about, obviously what's missing with that pretty soon as well. We're not quite done there. They haven't got the actual bits or their variation of bits yet over on Kick. So obviously for those that get bits, you can basically, pay and donate to the streamer in bits. They had their version coming in, which is called Kicks over there, but it's actually not active yet. Again, is it essential? Because you can still obviously donate with subs, but I'm just saying it'd be really cool to get the Kicks up and running soon, because you can trigger redemptions and things with it, of course, with third-party software. And I think that certainly is something that will help benefit the streams visually and production-wise. It's something that's really lacking at the moment, and I think that would be really cool to implement. Now, let's talk about obviously the payment systems. At the moment, all of the actual payments made to you as a streamer is only done on Stripe. And that's obviously an option as well, of course, in Twitch, and that's okay. But the problem is that not all the countries around the world actually have access to Stripe. I feel that I use PayPal myself. Honestly, that's something platform-wise should be a standard for a streamer or some sort of a revenue stream when you're doing a platform like this. I think that PayPal is something that a lot of people use. It's something that absolutely, I think, needs to be as soon as possible implemented in any way, shape or form. So I would expect that they're probably working on this. It's probably just taking time to get over the line and get established and get coded maybe. For whatever reason, I don't know. I'm not a rocket scientist. But for whatever reason, I'm hoping that they're working on this sooner rather than later, because I just feel that a lot of people will respond better with PayPal as a payment option, both for donations and also for revenue to the streamer. It's something that I feel is really important. No Hype Train yet. Hype Train's massive in my particular stream. There are third-party software that are trying to introduce it, and they're going through, and there's some really cool people doing some work in the official Kick Discord service to give you a Hype Train equivalent. But the Hype Train myself, since they uncapped it, was a game changer for my stream. When it went from level 5 cap to open to level 69 or whatever it is, that actually really changed the game for my stream. It's certainly improved the support for the stream itself, which we've obviously put back into giveaways and things like that. It's been really wonderful. I think that a Hype Train needs to be established as soon as possible. That's something that I feel is lacking right now, and it's something that I think that we really need. Of course, as an affiliate anyway, it ain't there. So that would be really cool. Now, let's talk about integrations, guys. Let's talk about integrations and the lack of. At the moment, at this time in beta, again, subject to change, I'm expecting. But at the moment, Stream Elements, Streamlabs, Atom, all of those, sound alerts from Twitch, all of those cannot be triggered at all or integrated into Kick platform. Now that's certainly a real thing that I almost would put this at the top of the list actually. That's how important I find it. Of course, everyone has their custom alerts. It would be so much easier for me as a streamer to come across from Twitch, move across to Kick and bring all of my alerts and everything straight across with it and customize it accordingly. And then they're all in place because a lot of these alerts and things, you know, are generic, but a lot of people spend a lot of time setting them up custom as well. And I think having that customization option visually for a streamer, I think that's really important. And it'll help other viewers coming across from Twitch across to Kick. It'll actually make it feel more familiar and more at home to what they're used to. I think that the transition for viewers and streamers, it's a simple thing, I know, and it's probably really annoying for you guys in Kick. I'm sorry, but it's something that really is just a game changer. It really is, and I think that that would certainly make the integration across from Twitch to Kick a heck of a lot easier. So anyway, they're probably my things that I do and don't like. It's only been 2 weeks. Things, of course, will always improve. This isn't permanent, but at the stage where I'm at 2 weeks in, recording this video, these are the things that I've liked and things that I haven't liked. And everyone's going to have their own opinion, and I would love to hear from you guys in the comments as well, what you guys think. We can certainly do some other videos as well. Let us know in the chat. Is there anything else that I haven't covered in this video that you want to know about? Is there anything else in Kick, setting it up, things like that, or some sort of integrations? Let me know in the comments below if there's something that you want me to discuss, and we can maybe do another video down the track. But I'm 2 weeks in. Overall, I'm actually really happy with the platform at the moment. I'm happy with where I'm at. It's been responded really well by my viewers, and hopefully we get to grow the channel here and in the future, even with viewers that we haven't actually reached in the past before. And that to me is a really exciting prospect. So guys, let us know in the comments below. Please hit the subscribe button. Of course, as I said, we are live on Kick every Monday, Thursday, and Friday night. Come and hang out with us. We'd love to see you guys then. Have a good one. We'll see you again soon.